All right, guys, this is number 4 on our guided practice. And now let's read through the problem and annotate the important words. It says, name the regular polygon that each interior angle has a measure of 144. So our keywords being regular polygon, each, and interior. A big one here to focus on is that word each, because we have formulas for both sum and for each. So keep that in mind as we figure out which equation we're going to be using. Now, because it uses that word each, we know that the formula we're going to be using is n minus 2 times 180 divided by n, where n is the number of sides. Now, let's make sure this looks like an n. Now, this is the measure of each. So let's fill in our equation. Now, since we are trying to find the regular polygon, namely the number of sides, we're going to be trying to solve for n. We already know the measure of each is 144 equals n minus 2 times 180 divided by n. Now, there's a few different ways you could approach this problem. Now, we know that n has to be a whole number because a polygon cannot have fractional sides or decimal sides. We can't have a 1.5 side polygon, nor can we have a polygon with side 1.2. So you could plug in values for n and try and simplify, or we could use cross multiplication. I think that would be easier. We put 144 over 1. Let's cross multiply, and we get 144 times n, which is 144n, equals, let's put that in there, which equals n minus 2 times 180 times 1, which is going to be anything times 1 is itself n minus 2 times 180. Now we have a simple linear equation that we can solve. Let's distribute in 144 n equals n, let's make this look a little nicer. We know that 144 n equals 180 n minus 360 because we distribute this in. And then get our common terms on one side, subtract 180 n, subtract 180 n from both sides, and we get the difference here, which would be negative 36 n equals negative 360. And I don't think we need a calculator to do this. We divide by negative 360, divide by negative 360, cross those out, and we get n equals 10, where n, again, is the number of sides. Now, notice it did not say find the number of sides of the polygon. It said name the regular polygon. So we need to go back and look on our notes and figure out which polygon has 10 sides. If we do that, we know that that is a decagon. Decagon. So our answer is not n equals 10, it is a decagon. So now that you've seen the process of figuring out using our important words, regular polygon, each, interior, we know that we can use this formula here. So what I would like you guys to do is do the same thing with this problem. I would like you to first annotate, then fill in the equation, or write the equation, then fill it in. But first I'd like you to pause it and write that in, and then we'll come check on you in just a little bit. All right, so by now you should have highlighted your important words, which I think would be regular polygon, each and interior, and then 135. Just like in the previous example, we know that for a regular polygon, if we're looking for each angle and the interior, it is equal to n minus 2 times 180, all divided by n, again, where n is the number of sides. So again, we know the angle measure. We do not know n. That's what we're trying to solve for. So we plug in 135 equals n minus 2 times 180 all over n. So now that you verify that you substitute in the equation correctly, I would like you guys to solve, find the value of n, and also tell me the shape. Tell me the name of the polygon. Once you've finished with this one, move on to example number 5, watch the video, and then we'll see where we go from there.